Firstly, you want to get yourself some potatoes. Not really big ones, you know, just decent sized one to cut into chip shape or wedges or whatever you're fancying. But these are to do the wedges, these are. I'm not going to peel them. I'm going to keep them as they are because I like the crispiness of the skin. I just give them a quick wash and now I'm going to chop them up into chip shapes. There's my chips all done. Now I'm going to pop them all in the colander and give them a good wash to get off as much as of the starch, the natural starch as I can. A lot of people say why bother removing the starch from the chips, but it just helps them not to stick together once they're cooking, and it helps you achieve the maximum crispiness level. So it's just well worth it just to get rid of the starch. I'll be making my chips in this. If you're doing the similar plan or any low fat plan, you want to go one of these, you'll fool yourself because these are wonderful. Give them a go. I don't know, just transferred the chips into a bowl. And I'm going to give them a good spraying with some fry light. I'm using the garlic one, but you can use any type of fry light you want. These are the seasonings I like to use. Season all paprika and pepper. There is a seasoning by Schwartz out that's called seasoned chips, I think it's called. And it's basically the same as this, but it's got onion and garlic with it. So I'm going to add in my own garlic salt. And that's what I like to do. So I'm going to spray these now with the fry light and I'm going to give them a good seasoning with these two. Here's the chips. After I give them a good seasoning and a good squirting with the fry light. Toss them all together. The best way to do it is really get your hands in there and toss it all around. I did try to use a wooden spoon, but it was much easier with my hands. I did make a bit of a mess, but I'll clean that up now. So just get these now into your active fry. Now, as Sim said, it will be different for different models of active fry or whatever it is you're using. But what I tend to do is I keep it on 200 full whack, and I turn this on for 20-25 minutes to put it there. And usually that's pretty good. And halfway through, or between 10 and 15 minutes, I take them out. Just give them a quick shake. Another season if need be. Pop it straight back in. Next you want to get a pan of water, bring it to the boil, and I've added in a few pinches of sea salt there. You see it in the bottom, it's just literally a few pinches. Just enough so that if you taste the water you can taste a hint of salt. Nothing too drastic. Now I'm going to peel and cut up some potatoes ready to go into here to boil them, ready for mashing. So there's my potatoes all peeled. I'm making 3 pasties, so I figure 5 potatoes should be enough because they're quite large potatoes, you can see by the size of my hand there. I'm going to cut these up into smaller pieces and I get them on to boil, and then I'm going to dice up some onion and add that into the boiling water as well. And I'm going to mash up the onion along with the potatoes, and I'm going to add in some onion powder as well because that will intensify the onion flavour. Here's my chopped up onions, and I'm just going to add a bit of onion powder as well. Like I said, it just intensifies the onion flavour. I think it's really nice. Now will be the stage for you to add carrots or whatever else you want to add into your pasties. But I'm just doing potatoes and onion for now, and I'm going to add my corned beef later. I'll use this time to clean up any mess I've made because my girlfriend will smash my face in if I don't. It's been about half an hour. My potatoes and onions all in here, all softened down nice. So I'm doing now, I'm going to get my colander back in the sink and drain all this water off. This is the corned beef I'm going to use, Prince's lean corned beef. Make sure it's the reduced fat one, otherwise it won't be similar friendly. Now I'm just going to mash this up along with the corned beef. I'm using 2 tins of corned beef, and I'm just going to season this. I've already got the garlic, salt and onion powder in there. I'm using 2 tins of the corned beef. I'm just going to season it a bit now. This is the part that my mother doesn't like to do. She likes it bland as possible. But I'm going to season it with a bit of cayenne pepper and black pepper. There's already salt. I use it earlier for the water, so I won't be needing that. But just a nice sprinkling of black pepper will really intensify the flavours in there. Along with the onion powder I put in earlier. A bit of cayenne pepper. It's not about the heat, it's all about the flavour. My mother don't like flavour. Take yourself to one side, Cac. Have a word in it. At this stage you might want to taste, just to make sure it's seasoned to your liking. I think you could use just a pinch more black pepper. But unless you taste it, you don't know. So don't be afraid to taste it. And these are the wraps I'm using. Weight Watchers, 6 white wraps. We make sizable pasties. I got 3 in here, so I'll be making 3 of them. I'll show you how to assemble them now. Okay, so lay your wrap down, and then I'm going to take my corned beef hash, and I'm going to just place it in this area here. I'm going to leave a border around there, and this side is all going to be empty because that's going to be the top. I'm going to leave a border, you'll see why. Because I've got here some beaten egg, and I'm just going to use this to add on a little bit of egg wash, just to seal the wrap. And at the end, when it's wrapped over, I'll egg wash the top just to give it a nice glaze and a nice crisp. So there's my innards. You see, you put quite a lot in there. You can pack it for like those crappy Peters ones where there's more oxygen than meat. But get your egg wash and just put this around the border, all the way, right the way around, even on the top end there, and just fold over and seal it. You know, there's the pasty sealed all the way around. I'm just going to, let it break a little bit there, but that don't matter. I'm just going to paint over the top now with some egg wash and get them ready to bake. There we go, there's 3 nice corned beef pasties there. I'll just, as I said, I'm going to egg wash the top of the pasties. Now we'll get them into the oven, 200 degrees, 20 minutes perhaps. Keep an eye on them until they look golden brown, and then they're done. Because you only need to cook the wrap you do, so just wait until they're golden brown, and then tuck in. Well, it is a crispy, one tin corned beef pasty, seasoned chips, and veg for speed.